All right, folks, here we are on Trading Up. We've got Sami Abusaad here on the show. Welcome, Sami.
Pleasure to be here. Thank you.
Well, look, guys, we've just done an amazing podcast. You've got to go and check this out. So Sami trades stocks and cryptos. Link underneath the video. But now we're just about to jump into his chart and have a look through how he trades stocks with a swing trading strategy. So, Sami, over to you.
All right, wonderful.
Hey folks, my sponsors City Traders Imperium have just launched some amazing changes to their funded trader program you got to check out. You can now skip the whole evaluation, trade gold as well as Forex, plus they've increased the drawdown you're allowed in both the evaluation and when funded. With C2A, it's even faster and easier to reach up to $4 million in funding with a 50 to 70% profit share. Click the link in the description to find out what else has changed.
One of the things that I like to do, or about 50% of all of my swing trades come after a gap. So a gap is when the stock, closes here and then the next day gaps up, opens here. You can see, much bigger gaps, like let's just say, this is something I'm in short. You see this? That's a gap. So when a stock gaps, it creates all kinds of things. A lot of people are trapped. Some people are, if the stock is up a lot, then they may want to exit. And so it gives me an edge because I can read the gap basically, okay? That hole in the chart. So one of my favorite setups forms usually just a couple days after a gap. So I'll show you this one real quick, MDB. And notice how the stock gapped up over a big red bar. That means a lot of people went short and stayed short the day before. How do I know? Because if they covered, the stock would have rallied, but it closed at the lows. And then, so when the next day it gapped up, guess what? They're trapped. When the stock opens up, every single person, smart money, big money, professional traders, novice traders, every single person is underwater because it gapped overnight. And so a lot of people are going to cover it at the open, which should propel the stock higher. But the ones that decide to hold on to it because they're afraid, they're hoping it might come back. As the stock moves up, their losses are getting bigger and bigger. They cover it. As they cover it, the stock moves up more. So it starts that snowball effect. So this is one of my favorite day trading strategy, but you can also use it. So the gap strategy is as a day trading strategy, but you can also use it for swing trading.
Hey, want to trade crypto and gold like the institutions? Well, you can, and it's free for 14 days with Sage Strategies, fully automated trading strategies. Check out their live track records for 25 unique strategies, plus they host everything for you, which is perfect for beginners to advanced traders or investors. Simply sign up for their 14-day free trial today to experience it for yourself.
So what I do is I don't get in in my swing account on the day of the gap. I let it go the day of the gap. I let it go the day after the gap too, because most of the time after a wide range bar, you get a narrow range bar on the daily chart, okay? And then if I get that 1, 2, 3, then I play it long over the high of both bars 1 and 2, that's bar 1, that's bar 2, and then the stop is under the second bar's low. So long right here, stop right here, and check it out. See the move? So, and this is it just got to target actually. It just got to target last week. So MDB. So that's an example. But I got I'm looking at my account. MDB. Look at ZTS. Doesn't have to be a big gap either. Small gap, wide range bar, not the day of the gap. The next day, narrow range bar, 1, 2, 3, long. Okay, look at that. ZTS, RVLV, same thing. The pop, the narrow range bar, and then the big move up. And it works long and short. Doesn't have to be just long, but I'll show you some longs first. These are the recent trades. These are actually a lot of the open trades. Looking at my account, it's on my laptop. So Humana, gapped up, see that? Narrow range bar, long, and then the target is the prior high. But now I'm starting to trail it bar by bar. Lulu, same thing. It got to target 1 already, but I still have the back half. So take a look. The pop, the narrow range bar, and then the 1, 2, 3. So this strategy works not just on gaps, but my preference is to play it after a gap. In terms of shorts, eyes, you know, the gap down, we didn't get, so you don't have to wait for the 1, 2, 3. You can play whatever setup forms after the gap. So if it's a base breakdown, so be it. That's a short.
Hey guys, ever wonder what broker I use? Well, I use these guys, Hanko Trade. Look, it was a no-brainer for me because I was looking for a broker with really good trading conditions and one without any leverage restrictions. Look, also, by joining Hanko Trade, I was able to cut my cost of trading significantly with their super low commission of $1 per 100K. Look, if you want to find out more, check out hankotrade.com or there is a link in the description.
BDTX, I'm in it still. Gap down, and then it took a long time to get going, but that's a base breakdown basically after a gap. And I'm just showing you the BTAI. I'm just showing you the open plays or the recently closed trades. A gap down, and then it got kind of a 1, 2, 3, but not really because it didn't take out this bar's low. So it has to take out the low of both bars 1 and 2. So it ended up being a base breakdown. See it? And then I'm trailing it bar by bar. I was thinking the target should be $28 at that bar's low. It's already below it. Why? Because I'm managing it bar by bar. And so I'm putting my stop every day. I lower my stop to the prior bar's high, ALT, I'm in short right now. It's a play for the newsletter. The gap down, right? Under all of that support. And then the 1, 2, 3. So short under this bar's low, stop above this bar, and then bar by bar. So the management, bar by bar. Does that make sense? So that's what I like to do a lot. It's a simple strategy. There's other strategies that I like, but it's just a simple strategy that I thought I would share with you.
Seems super simple. Really love it. Awesome stuff. Well, look, guys, hopefully that gives you some insight into how you can potentially trade stocks. If you are looking to trade stocks or you haven't traded them before and you want some rigor around it, then obviously this is a good way to go. Now, Sami, do you want to let the guys know how they can find out more about you and what you do?
Yes. Check out our website, t3live.com, t3live.com, or send us an email, info@t3live.com.
Awesome, guys. And do remember, we did shoot an amazing podcast. You've got to go and check it out after watching this. There is a link below the video. And also do remember, hit subscribe, hit like, and click on that little bell. Click all to get notified when future videos like this go live. See you in the next one.